a very, very good one. His name's Dustin Moore. Start clapping one more time! And cheer for Dustin Moore, everyone!
Yes, thank you. Wow, give it up for Paul. Woo! Yes, I'm sure you can tell I'm not from here. I love visiting Liverpool, though. It's my favorite city in the world to visit because you're the most polite people. Whenever you come here, when I start speaking to you, as soon as you realize I'm foreign, you apologize for your accent. I fucking love it. Thank you. Amazing. Yes, we need more of this tourism. Thank you. I moved to England last year. I'm from South Africa. I moved last year, July, and I've loved England. It's so cool. One thing I've noticed about you, wherever you're from in England, right, you love your charity stores, don't you? Like, we don't have them in South Africa. I don't know what they are. The first time I walked into one, I was like, wow, what is this wonderful, smelly place? We don't have them in South Africa. I asked someone, what the fuck is going on here? They were like, people just give clothes for free. I bought shoes for £5. I paid more for the parking. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. You know what you have to do? If you want free clothes in South Africa, you have to go out and rob somebody. That's what you have to do. And that's not easy. You have to find someone your same shoe size, style, and the right time to strike. And then you never know. They might rob you. It's exciting shopping. I do. I love charity stores. I recently had a baby. I bought so many, this isn't true, I bought so many second-hand clothes for my unborn child that I was like, fuck it. If she's a girl, I'll name her Charity. That's where I'm going. Like, that's it. If it's a boy, I'll be like, this is my son, the British Heart Foundation. Thank you. I figure the bad news, his classmates will bully him, but on the plus side, when they give him a birthday present, they get a tax rebate. You know what I mean? Social credit. This is cool. Those fucking shoes are fucking huge as well. Like, if they were in a charity store one day, I still wouldn't buy them. You know what I mean? That's just... Are they heavy? You must walk really slowly. That's fucking huge. I would rob you so easily. It would take you a year to get to the police station to report the crime. Fucking hell. I did have a baby recently. I had a little girl. She was born in January. Isn't that amazing? 12 weeks old, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bit weird when the pedo guy's going yes. I don't know exactly what you're going yes for, but stay the fuck away from my baby. He's going to be at a strip club in 18 years going, are you the charity from the... No. I had a baby girl. Here's one thing I noticed. Friends with babies are the worst people in the world because all my friends with babies, before I had my first child, they all used to come to me and say, Dusty, you'd be such a great dad. You don't know love until you have a child. Right? We've heard this. You don't know love until you have a child. So I phoned them and I was like, woo, I'm having this baby. And they were like, bud, your life is over. Thank you. Why didn't we tell me this before I made the baby? But I do. I love my baby so much. It's so weird having a child. Like, what I realized is I've had no sleep. I've got no energy, right? Because when you got a young baby, you and your partner basically play a game, and it's whoever's got more energy looks after the baby. Does that make sense? And apparently this face is just so energetic. So I just keep losing. And at some point, you look at each other, right? This is what happens, parents, when you look at each other and you just realize you've got no energy. No one's got energy, right? And then you're like, who looks after the baby now? And then you both agree. Fuck the baby. Fuck the... Wait, just hang on. Not fuck the baby. Okay, not... He's laughing, you. Creepy man, you. And he's wearing just denim. That's just... I mean, you know it. So... But you do, like someone asked me, what's it like having a baby? I was like, it's like being on crack. That's what a baby's like. But like good crack. Do you know what I mean? Like motivational, change your life crack. Like Tony Robbins crack of babies. Like my brother came to visit recently, and it was true, he came to visit, and then he came over and the baby was sleeping, and we just watched the baby sleep for 40 minutes. And then the baby smiled at me, right? But it's too young to smile. It's like still too dumb to be able to smile. So it just made a smile with its face, and I was like, I'm going to buy you a horse. I love this. I love this baby. And my brother saw this love in my eyes. He was like, wow, Dusty, what's it like having a baby? And I was like, that's such a high-pressure question. How do I answer that? And I just looked at him. I was like, you'd be such a great dad. You have no idea what love is until you have a child. Thank you. He shouldn't be allowed children, just saying. I had to take it for an immunization shot recently. I don't know if anyone's done that. Parents, have you taken baby for an immunization shot? Yeah, it's not fun, right? I phoned the nurse. I was like, what's this first shot for? And they were like, TB. And I was like, wow, tuberculosis. Is that quite common in Britain? And she was like, no, it's because you're from South Africa. I was like, firstly, fuck you. Secondly, how much does a TB jab cost? And she was like, it's free. I was like, she'll fucking take it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fucking NHS, thank you very much. We don't have that in South Africa either. We have to stab our own baby. That's how it works. But here's the thing, right? My partner and I, Jade, we argued about who would take the baby because only one of us allowed to be in. And I said to her, Jade, you should take the baby because the baby loves you. You're her mum. It'll feel safer with you. And then Jade was like, no, you should take the baby because you took the dog for its injection. And I was like, two things. Firstly, I didn't exactly want to take the dog for its injection. Secondly, we're not putting the baby down. So I don't know if that is... Fuck you, Liverpool. Fuck you. You don't let an actual pedophile in this room and you're judging me. You're judging me. You judge... Here's the thing. I also took it for a 6-in-1 immunization. Have you done that? Has any parent done the actual 6-in-1 one? No, you're just going to let me fucking struggle. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll tell you about it. You've done it? Yeah, is it fun? It's not fun. They've got 2 injections. This is what they do. I'm going to tell you. You walk in with me, and this time Jade came with me, right? Because I was like, I'm not going in there alone. I cried the first time. It was not fun. So we came in together, and then they were like, we're just going to give the 6-in-1, and then they make you roll up the legs. And then the next thing, the nurse just pulls out a needle this big. Am I lying? It's this big. Problem is, so is the baby's leg. So it's just at this point, like, are we turning it into a cyborg? What is going on? And then she just stabs the baby, bang, and there's fucking blood. It's scary, and the baby just loses its mind. It's like, ah! And then Jade just decides to leave the room. She's like, I can't take this. So I'm just stuck with the baby. And I didn't know this, but that was just the 3-in-1. She just before she just stabs the other fucking leg. And Jade's gone, and I'm just holding what I think is a dying baby at this point. I don't even know. I don't know. Is this a real nurse? What the fuck is going on here? And I don't know, I'm just broken, so I don't even know how to console the baby. I'm like, look at me, nothing is going to be okay ever again. You will never walk. This is where we at. And then the nurse, she sees me, she tries to run after Jade, and she's like, oh, hold the baby. I'm like, hold the baby, hold me. Mate, you got a fucking loud mouth, but yeah, how's it going? He just looked at me like, you fucking know I was shouting at my friend right next to you. No one else heard, but you.
Hold on, no. My missus is due.
No one gives a fuck, but thank you. It's not. So your missus is due in 2 weeks? Who's the dad? That's amazing. Congratulations. Fucking yes, Liverpool. Yes, Liverpool. There's the dad. You don't look like you're old enough to fuck anything, mate. Just leave the fuck alone. Leave the fuck alone. You're terrified. Don't worry. Wait till you see it come out. That is. You're going to be passed out. He's going to be jacking off in the corner. This guy just going, oh, yeah. Fuck yeah, yeah. Okay, Liverpool, thank you so much. That's my time. You've been amazing. Have a lovely evening.